In its standard form, the AKM is a really difficult weapon to use. As you can see, even at this short distance, the AKM standard kicks like a mule, and most of the shots we fired were way over the head of our target. With a little bit of modification, you can turn this AKM into an absolute shredder. So this is the standard AKM as you would buy it from Prapper, or if you pick it up in game. There are other variants, we're not going to look at those, we're just looking at the standard AKM. I'm going to be doing two different types of build. One will be the Optimum build, which is all the parts you can buy regardless of cost to get the maximum recoil reduction and ergonomics, and we're also going to be looking at an economical version where you can get similar results for about half the cost of the upgrade parts. So these are all the parts we're going to be using for the Optimum build. There's quite a lot. It's going to come in at around 50,000 rubles and $250, so about 75,000 rubles in terms of the exchange rate. So we're going to use the TT rail to mount our scope, we're going to use the Mo foregrip in combination with the M-lock, and we're going to use the Colt A2 buffer tube with the PRS stock, which is a level 4 Prapper item, and that's quite expensive. To mount those, you're going to need your ME4 adapter from Skier. We're going to put an RP1 charging handle for just one extra ergonomics gain. The saw handle is the best handle for ergonomics, and at the front with our suppressor we need the TT adapter to be able to mount the DTK-04 suppressor. The DTK-04 is expensive at about 30,000 rubles, and you're only getting an ergonomics gain over the PRS-1, so we're looking at Optimum, so we're going to go for the best money can buy at the moment, so we're going to look at that for the Optimum build. If you're not concerned about suppressed fire, then the DTK muzzle brake will give you an extra 2 on your recoil reduction compared to the suppressor. I think the benefits of suppressed fire far outweigh the extra recoil perk you're going to get with the non-suppressed with the muzzle brake, so for the purposes of this we are going to be looking at suppressed fire only. Put the build together. Starting by putting the grip on, just move the gun down here, then we'll put on our ME adapter, on with the buffer tube and then the stock, slide on the saw grip and the charge handle, and these magazines I'm using for the colour scheme. It gives you an ergonomics of 1, the standard magazine has an ergonomics of -3, so you're getting a boost of 2 ergonomics by using this different type of magazine. On with the TT adapter and then the suppressor, and we'll just put our scope. You can use any scope you want on there, so I like the PK06, so that's the finished product. Some people are going to say it looks ugly as sin, other people are going to say it looks mean, and I quite like it, but we're going for performance in this, so aesthetics, it's a personal choice. So there you have it, that is the recoil reduction, which is quite a lot over the standard. You've got a good ergonomics boost, and we've got a little bit of extra muzzle velocity as well. So we can take a look at how this fires compared to the standard shots we saw earlier. Don't worry about the colour scheme, I've just used different colours on the mods on the video. As you can see, with these modifications, compared to the standard rifle, the difference is immense. We've got a much tighter bullet group, the weapon was a lot easier to control, and it is an AKM, so it is still going to kick, but anyone standing in front of us there was going to be dead. So we'll take a look at the economy build now. The difference isn't going to be too much in terms of real world performance, but you're only going to be looking at somewhere in the region of 32,000 rubles to build this. So if you're trying to save money, you don't want to take so much of a hit when you get killed, then the economical build is going to be the way to go for you. We're going to be using the TT rail again. I'm going to be using a PK06. You can use what scope you like. Same with the foregrip. We're going to be using the Mo and the M-Lock combination. We'll just use the standard magazine, and we're going to be using this butt pad, which you can buy from Prapor. Now, up until very recently, this butt pad gave you a recoil reduction of -13, but they've changed it this weekend and it's now only -4. So it's not going to be giving you the same performance that it would have done before, but in real world performance, you're not going to notice a great deal of difference. The PBS1 suppressor costs 18,000 rubles compared to the 30,000 rubles of the DTK. Now, the DTK will only give you an extra 2 on your ergonomics boost because it is -2 compared to the -4 of the PBS1. So in terms of economy, there's a no-brainer that you're going to go with the PBS1, as the recoil reduction and the accuracy reduction is going to be exactly the same for a lot less money. Here's the two together. You can see that the Optimum build has a little bit more recoil reduction and a little bit more ergonomics. Let's go and take a look and see how the Optimum build performs with some real world kills.
From the back, and there was a guy in the corridor off his floor.
One guy's dead. Oh, I see the other. He's dead too. That's got to be a headshot. Yeah, they're both dead. Shredder! Down they go. There's one. Helmet. Should be dead. Should never have done that, and I would never have done that usually, especially wearing all my nice tools. Dead. Right, no messing this time. Someone in the locked room. My head in. Oh, who's this? on the office. Someone there, very dead. Where's his mate? I saw someone on the office corridor. Oh, someone down there. Is that a scav? It's got to be a scav. Not today, mate. That was very close. Oh, he has a friend. Does have a friend. Was that a headshot? I think it was a headshot.
Что там, бля, вопишь, упырь? Вон он, сука!
He is now. Yep. Nope. You're dead. You're dead too. AKM is a shredder. Who's this? There he is. Look, full gear guy. Does he know I'm here? I don't think he does. He does, but he's dead. Alright. So there you have it, and for those of you wondering why the name is different on the account, the news is true. EFT Addict is dead, but only because I've decided to go back to my roots, and I'm going to be using my first ever original game name, which is Magic Outlaw. So if you want to catch me on Twitch, my username has now changed to magic_outlaw, and my name will also change across all platforms on Twitter and also here on YouTube. So I'll catch you on the flip side.